All right, everybody, welcome to Cycles. You've made it to a high intensity interval training today. We are in day 48. All that you need is your mat and your body. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of a warm up. Stand at the back of your mat, hinge forward over your legs, and let the body bounce. You can grab your elbows, you can just let your arms hang. Just give your hamstrings a little bit of a tug and a pull. Feel a little bit of stretch through your back. And then go ahead and bring yourself all the way up. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Grab your left hand and pull to the right. Feel that stretch along the side, your IT band, the back. And then grab your right hand and pull over to the left. Taking deep breaths, inhales and exhales. And then back to the middle. Drag your right knee up and in toward your chest. And then rotate your ankle around one direction and then the other. And then other side, grab your left leg, rotate around, one direction and the other. Perfect. All right, hinge back over those legs, reaching forward, and then we're going to walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog. Big hands, slide your shoulder blades down, and then drop one heel and then the other. If you need to stay in a child's pose here, feel free. Trying to get some space into the hamstrings. And some lengthening through the back, grab through the core. Okay, so engage the belly, draw your body all the way forward so that your chest comes between your arms. You can drop your knees to the ground, engage the glutes, and open the chest. Take a deep inhale, push into the hands, grab through the belly, exhale, push up. And then we're going to do one more like that. Draw yourself forward, let your hips drop down. Open the chest, and then pull up into that downward facing dog. We'll get our hips open, bring your right leg forward, outside your right hand. Drop down, get that back hip flexor open, front inner thigh, a little bit of space there. And then return to the back. Now bring your left leg forward. All right. Hands and knees down. Let's go through a few cat-cow. Big inhale, open your chest. Big exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Two more like that. As with everything, we're always keeping flexion through the core to support. Hold the pelvis in place, but we're going to get the core woken up and ready to engage for all of our jumping. So come to a neutral back, extend your opposite arm and leg, your bird dog, and then tuck your knee and elbow together. Focus on flexion through the core through the entire extension and the entire tuck. Really, really, really big flex through the core. Trying to keep your hips level and stable, squared to the ground. See how much flexion you can find around your rib cage. Last one, and then switch. Push into your thumb and first finger. Make sure that all the other components of the move, the stabilized portions, moving portions, are in a healthy position. So big hand, even weight distribution through the palm, through the knuckles of the hand. Then you take your awareness back to the core. 2 and 1. All right, bring yourself up into a low squat. Sit those hips nice and deep. Let your body kind of hinge side to side. Okay, we're going to take a jumping jack set just to kind of start getting our heart rate ready to go. And then we'll get going on our other plyometric rounds. So remember, the goal today is to drive your heart rate up as high as you can, and then we'll let it recover a bit and then head back into it. All right, grab tight through the core, open the chest, We won't really count these. Just going to give ourselves a nice starting point, nice little warm up. Get that heart rate ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit up an exercise. Our first one's going to be good old-fashioned jump squats. As always, if you need to keep your feet on the ground, you can. Take the jump out of it. So we're going to hit up a set of 30. Then we're going to do 5 commandos. Then we're going to do a set of 20, 5 commandos, and then a set of 10, 5 commandos, and then we'll move on. Good job. Keep going. Flex the core. 3, 2, 1. All right. Hinge over those legs. One more little stretch. So we're going to start with our 30 jump squats. Remember, the goal is to get your heart rate up. Knees and toes straight ahead, lining up. Let's see if I can keep our count the whole time. Sink into those hips. Make sure you're getting your squat and then explode. Sink those hips down and back. Feel those legs engage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, find your high plank position. Make sure the core is strong. Drop onto your elbow, elbow, press, press. You can do the same side first this time, and then we'll do the other side next time. And there's 5. All right, back into our jump squats for 20. Back to your commandos. So now we'll drop left arm first. Push your hand right where your elbow was. 10 jump squats. Woo. Then our commandos. Back to that right elbow first. Tuck your tailbone. Belly strong. 3, 4, 5. Woo. Drop onto your knees. Hinge back. Let the body recover. Take a little stretch. Good job. My heart rate popped up. Hope yours did too. All right. Give those legs a little bit longer to flush and heart rate a little bit longer to drop. Really good sign of a healthy heart is how quickly your heart rate will drop back to a lower rate after you're done with your push. So that high push, and then hopefully quick to kind of settle back in. Okay, our next one, I am just as worried about it as you are. Our Mary Katherines or our jump lunges. Keep in mind that our goal is heart rate. So if the range isn't quite as deep, that's fine. And we're going to start with 30 per side. So 60 total. Mentally gear up. Rotate those ankles. Wiggle your toes. All right, line your knees and toes. Remember, if you don't jump, you can always do a knee tuck. Okay, here we go. Line your knees and toes. Keep the belly strong. Keep your feet hip width. Halfway. Channel your strength, energy. We're pushing for that high intensity. 28, 29, 30. Woo! Good job. Okay, back to our commandos. Left side first. All right. Back to those jump lunges. Ten to go. Shake your legs. Back to commandos. Trying to keep our push. We're going to get our recovery after our 10. 4, 5. Okay. Come on, legs. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Back to commandos, and we'll get our stretch. Try to keep that core super strong, butt tucked, so your hips are barely moving. Time. Woo! Nice job. Lie over onto your back. Put your knees a little wider than hips. Cross them over to the left. Put your left foot on top of your right knee. Oh, man. Find your breath. Let that heart rate recover. Roll the knees in. Legs to the other side. Put your right foot on top of the left knee. Awesome. Whew. A little bit longer. Let ourselves recover. Woo, those are some fired up legs. Okay. Take a little reach and return. Not really holding a stretch, but just giving the legs a little bit more time to flush. Perfect. Come back into your yogi squat. Knees and toes line up. Pushing wide, elbows inside your knees. All right. Heart rate definitely dropped back down. That's what we were waiting for. My legs still feel like they have flames coming out of them, but that's okay. All right, we're going to do a squat jack. So we're going to try to keep the hips super deep. Knees and toes line up, so make sure that you're working in and out from your hip joints, and we're going to do squat jacks. 30. Start low, grab your core. Here we go. Try to find your glutes Glutes are here to really do the work to support. The lower you go, more burn you're going to get. Ten more. 9. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Back to our commandos. Five. Here we go for 20. See what you got. You can push. Find your mental capacity. 10. Woo. Commandos. Stay strong. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Only 10 squat jacks to go. Find your core. 9, 10. Oh, 110 is barely doable. You know you're doing it right. Feel like a baby giraffe. Wiggly legs. 3, 4, 5. Woo. Good, good. 3 sets down. Enjoy your recovery. Bring one leg forward. We're not going to hold. We're just going to thread back and forth. Take deep breaths. That one didn't zing my heart rate quite as high. The next one, squat thrusts, will. All right. So good to have a little teeny interim, not quite as crazy, between squat thrusts and our Mary Katherines. Switch to the other side if you haven't. Let's push up into a downward facing dog. All right, so if you don't squat thrust, you can just hinge over your legs and then jump and reach up overhead. Otherwise, you can also take it slow, step in and step back. Pull your body forward, open through the chest. And then when I'm done with my count, you can be done with yours. So find what works for your body. All right. 30 is going to be fun, but totally doable. Ready, set, and go. Solid, solid core. One third of the way there. Two-thirds of the way there. 29, 30. Woo! Okay, back to our commandos. Drop, drop, push, push. Five. All right. Whew. Here we go for 20. 3, 2, and go. Halfway. $20. Commandos. Here we go. All right. 10 reps. Ready, set, we got it. Building endurance, conditioning, mental fortitude, not to mention heart rate, legs. 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Commandos. Five. Oh. Sit back. Child's pose. Oh. Give yourself that recovery. Nice work. Curl your toes under. Sit back on your feet. Let the bottoms of your feet get a little stretch. All right, we have one to go. We're going to do touchdowns. And then we'll stretch. These won't be quite as gnarly in the heart rate. Whew. Slow little cool down. Here we go. Cut one leg behind, then the other. 3, 4, lengthen your back, strengthen the core. Line your knee and toe on the front. Halfway, feel like your back is lengthening and your core is strengthening. You're working from the outer glute. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, those are getting tougher too. 20 per. 3. Drive off that front heel. Halfway. Sit those hips back. Make sure your butt's not flying up in the air. 19, 20. Here we go. Appreciate the fact that you have the capacity to push your body to the max. That's what we want. We want that big burn, that big push. You have to be able to find the work. You have to be able to find that spot where you're fried, it hurts, and then you're excited at the fact you can do it. You're pushing yourself to new places, better health. 10, 10. Woo. Finally dripping. Takes a while in the cold garage. 4, keep it all tight. 5. Oh, done. Tell you what, let's curl our toes under again. Sit back on your heels. Roll the shoulders back. Grab your hands behind your back. Push the knuckles to the ground. Open your hands off your hips. Take your left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. And then bring yourself forward. Start with your left leg forward, right leg back. Get a long, low lunge, and then pull your shoulder up and away from that hip. So you can really feel the lengthening through the side where that hip flexor is. You can let your hip kind of pull out to the right. And then connect with your breath. Hinge back. Get your hamstring. Pull the chest forward. Lengthen, lengthen. Okay, we're going to drop back forward again into our lunge. Either hand, see if you can grab your back foot, left hand or the right hand. And then push your foot into the hand, opening that hip flexor more, and then stretching that quad. Those quads worked hard today. And release. Cross your left ankle to the right side of the mat. Go into your pigeon. Square off your hips. Okay, and then once we're here, we're going to take some focused breathing. Stay on your hands, drop onto your elbows, whatever works. Deep inhale as much as you can through your nose. And then you're going to purse your lips like you have a straw really tight. Or, yeah, you're blowing kisses, something. And I want you to exhale through those pursed lips. One more. Purse your lips. Long, slow exhale. All right, switch to the other side. Right leg forward. That left leg hangs back. Find that pull. So kind of stretch from your shoulder through the hip. Make little adjustments. Find the stretch where your body wants it. And then slide back. Get your hamstring, reaching the chest toward the toes. Good work. You should come into your high intensity days feeling ready, energy-wise, not like your body is in a state of disrepair, already overworked. Drop back forward, plant onto either hand, and then grab your foot with the other. Again, push the foot into the hand. Feel that stretch through the quad and the hip flexor. So the whole point of this cycle series is to allow you a couple days, still moving, still building strength, but the energy and capacity to then push hard on our heavy days or on these HIIT days. Okay, cross your foot to the other side of the mat. Lower into your pigeon, and then we're going to do 2 rounds of our same breath. Super deep inhale through your nose. Purse your lips and exhale out through the mouth. And again. Purse your lips. Beautiful job. All right. Thank you for joining me for that fun. I will see you again tomorrow. We have just a few days left to finish this series. So make sure you stay strong.